Hi everyone, welcome to the Lilac Broom. It's me, Lilac. I'm going to do a Taurus tarot card reading for the month of November. Hey Taurus, how you guys feeling out there? Taurus, I have two very special Tauruses in my life. Thinking of both of them right now a little bit. Not exclusively, I don't want anybody to think I'm only channeling for one person or two people. If you're a Taurus, welcome to the month of November for your reading. We're going to cover whatever comes up, whatever the cards want to talk about. I am using a double deck of tarot cards today. All right, that means that it's two decks combined. And so if I pull a card once, that don't be shocked if I pull the same card a second time during the course of this reading. All right. I love when that happens because it really emphasizes a point for you guys. So Taurians, what's going on for you? November 2021. Hope everybody remembers to set their clocks behind an hour. By the way, that's today because it's Sunday and I'm recording on the Sunday after, so by the time you see this video, you'll be like, wait, I was like really early for an appointment. Yeah, you were. I got up super early this morning. It was disgusting. I was like, why am I awake? All right. Aw, beautiful. Taurus, you're showing up in your own reading as the sun. Joyful and happy. Positivity, radiance coming through you. Challenged by the world. What a beautiful message, Taurus. And right away I'm getting the the feeling about people who are like tapping into their childhood dreams or the energy that they had in their younger lives, and they're challenged by like the day-to-day stuff that the world throws at you. In the past, Four of Cups. In the more recent past, Ten of Swords. Something very heartbreaking just happened. So for some of the Tauruses that I know, I know that this resonates. But Four of Cups in the very distant past. For some of you Tauruses, sorry, I'm trying to avoid that light glare. For some of you Tauruses, this Four of Cups tells me something about, in the past when you were holding on so tightly to things, and what did it really bring you, right? It didn't really bring you what you were looking for. So, now things are out of balance. Six of Pentacles reversed. Now that story makes perfect sense, right? So basically this is talking about the evolution of your character, the evolution of your choices, the evolution of your decision making. And you're showing up in the reading with these two major arcanas, the sun, challenged by the world. For those of you who read tarot cards and know the meaning of these two cards, you understand, like, we're talking about two major cards, one crossing the other. So it's, if you're young enough, this could be like you're burgeoning into adult life, or you will be soon. You're at that phase of life where you're having to deal with some really adult issues. But for others of us who are maybe older, this can also be that we're starting to tap into something that we wanted or did or loved when we were a child. Or this could even have to do with a child in your life being challenged by this world card, whatever the world represents in their life. But I like to think, Taurus, that if you're tuning in, this is about you and not someone else, right? So, as we get older, there may be things that we look back in life and we say, I wish I had done this, or, maybe I'd prefer to be on this path or this career or this relationship or anything along these lines. I just want to change my image, because back in the past with this Four of Cups tells me that you were holding on tightly to a different dream or a different version of yourself or a different idea about your life. And sadly, it was not meant to be, and it's okay that you're a little bit upside down right now. What you can expect to come from this situation over the next few weeks. King of Wands. King of Wands. Interesting. I feel like this King of Wands is very opinionated. I know that's a strange message for King of Wands. For those of you who read cards, you may be like, nah, she's wrong about that. But I'm telling you intuitively that that's what I'm getting from this card. And, and maybe it's just because of the way this King of Wands looks. I feel like this King of Wands is the type of person who manages to convince other people what they should do or what they should want. All right? Like, I don't want to say they're manipulating, but maybe they're just very confident. All right, we'll come back to that. Your innermost thoughts and feelings showing up right here is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's been a lot. Not only have people been stabbing you in the back, but you don't even know how many swords went in. You just don't even know. You don't know what people are saying, what they're doing around you. There are a lot of questions and doubts. I feel a lot of insecurity, Taurus. A lot of insecurity here. Ah, my darlings. Okay, so your external influence showing up as the Nine of Swords in reverse. 10 of Swords and 9 of Swords. Look at all this. And the 7 of Swords. Okay, so this is a lot of pain and suffering. Emotionally, mentally, very exhausting, very taxing on you. It's very taxing. But yet you're showing up as the Sun. Are you just an eternally optimistic human being? You might be. But your hopes and fears are going to tell me a little more about what you're looking at in your life. The reversal of the Empress. The reversal of the Page of Wands. I feel like you've lost your way a little bit. You're not sure when something that you can count on is going to come through. When is something going to come through that I can when am I going to get some good news here? That's another way of putting it. So you're hoping for some good news, and you're fearing that there'll never be this Empress in your life. Maybe you yourself won't be. Some of you might be feeling like you can't get pregnant, you can't have children, and that is upsetting you. So maybe this Sun is showing up to say, yes, you will. That's probably a specific message for somebody. The outcome overall is going to be the Chariot in reverse. Things will eventually move forward, Taurus, but they might not move forward right away. So to clarify this King of Wands, I pulled the Fool. So as King of Wands, whatever this king is doing in your situation in the next few weeks or months, I'm going to say months, could be 2 months, because that Chariot in reverse is telling me that this evolution may not happen right away. But it's bringing the Fool. All right? So I want to know about the King of Wands, though. The reverse Death. Someone is hanging on. Not you, Taurus, but someone in your life who's strongly opinionated is hanging on to what they believe is right, and they're very firm about it. But I feel like at some point you become this fool. Where are you going? 7 of Cups. You're not even sure. But somehow you know there are opportunities on the horizon, which does not surprise me. You are showing up as the Sun in your own card reading, challenged by the world. And the Ace of Wands. Some new opportunity. So the Fool and the Ace of Wands, there's a new opportunity there. All right, let's see what this Chariot's all about. Queen of Wands. So you've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands showing up on the table, and both the King and Queen of Wands are showing up in a future situation for you. For some of you, these are not love interests. I just want to tell you, I'm not feeling that at all. This is not a love reading, okay? This is a what direction am I going in reading. This is a what do I need to do next reading. This is a where am I going to work? What am I going to do? What major am I going to go into in college? Where do I take my career or business from where it is right now? So there's a lot of forward movement in this reading, Taurus. This is the perfect kind of reading to take and go into an extended with. All right. So Over time, I do plan on adding extended videos because I don't want these YouTube videos to get too long. But what I see is extremely positive for most of you Tauruses, and I think that there's something beautiful going on here. And I feel rather strongly with all these swords that are showing up that you have been through a very painful experience that is, it's kind of like, I hate saying this, like that you didn't deserve that, because who deserves anything, right? Good or bad. I don't like the word. But I do feel like there were some very unfair situations. So if this was in a workplace or any other situation, it was unfair towards you, and it leaves you in a deficit of some sort. It leaves you losing something. It leaves you not in balance. But what it brings you is a fresh start. Okay? So I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. Thank you so much for tuning into my video today. I really appreciate you guys. And if you want a free reading, if you want, this is your free reading. If you want to get a private reading with me, I am going to include information underneath this video in the description box. And until next month, namaste.